following film is for computer geeks only. I'm just giving you an idea of how some of this stuff worked. So I'll show you some of the instructions, that's all. Very fun game, considering how little it had to offer. Now here's the digital diamond again. Didn't even see that? You had to keep track of all that stuff yourself. It's amazing. $19.79. VTech is a very famous name. They've been making stuff well into the 21st century. And the back. $1988 says, made in Hong Kong. I guess I stand corrected because this is the Odyssey 2000. I thought the Odyssey 500 was the last of the simple ones. The Odyssey 3000 was really good, but the 2000 was just too simple. Turning it over. A lot of these things would very rarely give you the date. I don't know why. You always want to know when it was made, but I think usually it keeps the product from getting old, because if it's, you know, dated for 3 or 4 years, people aren't going to want it. Okay, that's it for that. I'd like to give you a rare glimpse into the history of video games. I've already shown you these systems, but now I'm going to show you the box that the first system came in. Remember, this predates the Odyssey system. Okay? Now, here's an example of what the Odyssey came in with, the original wrappers, which I will show you at another time. But as you can see, it's very complex. Came with a lot of goodies. Okay, so in another video I'll show you that. But now, this computer football game, which I've already shown to you at another time, well, guess what? I still have the box to it. And here it is. Okay. Kind of generic, very generic looking, which was very common. Kind of brings back the days to when you could buy books and the pictures and an encyclopedia, and the pictures were horrible. You know, they were black and white and low resolution, and I think it was very rare for newspapers, even in the late 70s, to have color photographs or more than the pixel photographs. That's not my field of expertise. I'm wasting all my time because it's very important to give this information here. Like, for example, here is Electronic Data Controls Corporation. Now, whatever became of them. They were from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 27103. Okay? Now, this is the 5 computer games in one: football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, item 2005. Okay, so apparently this particular model was released in 1972, but some of the components go back to 1969. I've already shown you them. Okay, you can just see very. So, by all effects, okay, by all effects, this unit was released in 1969 as ball. That was the unit that was released in 1969. Okay, so I just thought I would show that to you. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna give you a date on all this stuff. Okay, this is for geeks only. By all effects, this video is now over. Okay, but if you're a computer geek and you want to get the information, stick around. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry I did not have this shit present. Here we go. Computer hockey. Copyright 1971. Okay. Computer basketball. 1971. Computer soccer. 1971. And now, here's the biggie. This is the big one, okay? Keep an eye on this information. Okay, here we go. Computer baseball. $1969. Okay? So maybe, and I don't want to give information without knowing what I'm talking about, but maybe the football came last. Okay, so maybe they had realized that in order to sell a viable system, you had to have football. And from the person who owned the system, my brother, I believe he played nothing but the football and didn't even play the other ones. So, okay, that's all the information I had to give. Sorry if it was a little not very well organized. I should redo this video, but cool. Okay, here's the Grenada system, another handheld Pong system. As always, very nice looking game systems for what little they could do. Here's the E P Pong system from Magnavox. And here's the Mecca system, which looks very similar. The only difference is that this little remote plus the knobs look different. Telematch 4. This looks different than other Telematch 4s. I have another Telematch 4 that I think the joypad and the casing is slightly different. The infamous Odyssey 2000. It's the same exact thing as the Odyssey 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. They just made the same exact thing. Then the Odyssey 3000, or maybe it was the 2500, was finally really unique. In 1988, VTech tried to get into the electronic voice. So this was a handheld system. It didn't attempt to speak. Very simple though. In 1978, here's the Digital Diamond. This is so simple, it couldn't keep score. It couldn't even call ball strikes and outs. That was all manually done. And you had to put your own guy on first base. See it? Go like this. See? There he is. There he goes. Disappears. I'm going to put guys on all bases. There, bases loaded. Base is empty. And you bat. Here's the pitch. Still works. Same year, Digital Derby, there was a huge advertising campaign for this game system. There it is. The steering wheel. But as you can see, all it is a piece of plastic. But when you hit another car, it made a crashing sound, so. Electronic Poker. 1979. Made in Japan. They had some really high class systems. I wish I had the electronic chess system. It was very expensive. Brain Baffler, I've already showed. Very simple. Computer football. And that's it for now. Sayonara.